needed silence. After ending a draining 7-year relationship, I packed what was left of my life into 3 boxes and found a listing that felt like a miracle. A 2-story Victorian. Utilities included, no credit check. I didn't ask questions, just moved in. Ben, the landlord, gave me the key with a smile and said, "Just you? Great. Upstairs is yours, basement's off limits, door sticks anyway." The first week was quiet, peaceful. But on the 8th night, something changed. I felt a faint vibration beneath the floor, not footsteps, not creaking, a slow rushing. I froze, waited for something to appear. Nothing. I told myself the house was just old, settling. Then my phone lit up. No service. And a message from Ben. "Everything okay? Basement door sticks. Ignore it if you hear bumps." I hadn't texted him. The air behind that door felt ancient. Dust floated like ash as I descended, flashlight trembling in my hand. Boxes, cracked walls, and then she stepped forward, slowly, her flashing beam shaking just slightly as it lit the chain door. The chain looked old, weather-worn, the kind of rust that takes decades to form. It wrapped around the handle like it had been sealed with intention or desperation. Her hand hovered inches from the padlock. She didn't want to touch it, didn't want to know what was behind it. Then, without warning, the padlock twitched just once. She stepped back, it twitched again, and then with a metallic snap, it popped open. All on its own, the chain unraveled slowly, like it was breathing for the first time in years. Watching the hinge shift open and the heavy door creak, just slightly. Behind it, no light, just blackness. The kind that absorbs you, like the space itself didn't want to be seen. Like light couldn't exist there. Something crouched inside. Small, still. A child? It looked up. No face, just empty sockets where eyes should be. The door slammed shut. The bulb exploded. I sprinted up the stairs, heart hammering, flashlight bouncing in my grip. At the top, I grabbed the doorknob. It wouldn't budge. The metal rattled violently, but the door stayed shut. I threw my shoulder at it until it gave. I fell forward. Silence again. For a moment. Then, from above, I turned. At the end of the hallway, a silhouette floating inches above the ground. Its hair drifted as if underwater, eyes locked on mine. The lights cut, total blackout, a flash like a camera. Inches from my face, stitched mouth, skin pulled tight. Everything went black.
Dispatch, we're 1023 at the Old Victorian on Elm. No sign of activity yet.
By morning, I was wrapped in a blanket on the porch. The police found the chain door, but the lock was rusted shut. No signs of entry, no footprints, nothing disturbed. They said maybe I dreamed it. But the listing's live again. Top floor, cozy, quiet. Basement, inaccessible. And sometimes, on rainy nights, I still see the footprints. Small, bare, pointing inward. If it were you, would you have gone into that basement comment below. I'll be reading the brave answers, and if you made it this far, new horrors arrive weekly. Subscribe and follow, for the next one finds you.